Good afternoon, everyone. This is AJ here. Welcome to online CRT classes. Today we are going to discuss about the new topic that is comes under aptitude one, quant one. That is nothing but averages. Averages. So everyone knows about the averages. We know from childhood onwards, from second class onwards, we are finding the averages, right? Easy, right? So this easy topic, we are going to make some more easy to you people for preparing the competitive exams. Okay, that may be like software, that may be like government jobs, whatever it is. It more easier to solve this averages topic. Now, everyone knows that what is the averages formula? Basic formula. Basic formula of averages. Basic formula of averages. Anyone? Use the chart box. Basic formula for averages. Okay. The basic formula of averages is nothing but sum of observations by total number of observations. Very simple. It is how total sum of observations. The total sum of observations may be numbers, maybe people, maybe some whatever it may be, variables, sum of variables or sum of observations, whatever it is. How many are there in the total number sum of observations divided by total number of observations? How many is it? Total number of observations. This is a basic formula to find the average. Average. Okay. Suppose. But what is the meaning of averages? I'll say another meaning to averages. It's not another meaning. Actually, it is a meaning, but we're not going to use this meaning in the childhood time. That's it. See here. What's that? It's nothing but uniform distribution. It's nothing but uniform distribution. The average is nothing but uniform distribution. That means whatever the number is there, whatever the whatever the number is there, maybe people, maybe some variables, some observations, the total sum we are dividing with the total numbers. Then we are saying that average number, that means every number is having same weightage. Every number having same weightage. Okay, let us see like this. What is it? Keep this here, and take it another one. Suppose think I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's the average of these numbers? Average of these numbers is nothing but what is the average of this number? 1 plus 2, 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by how many observations is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is nothing but 5. This is the this is what the average is, right? See, what's that? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 is nothing but 15. 15 by 5. What will be the average? Is 3, right? So that means what I said here, each number each number is having uniformly distributed. Each number is having uniformly distributed 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Like this. So why? See, what it means is the average here. So every number is having 3, but we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But how if 3 comes, this 3 comes here, this is nothing but uniform distribution. So average is 3. This means, so which number is having less, which number is having less, and which number is having high than this average, the two will share that are distributed their averages, like suppose here 5 is more than 2, 5 is greater than 2, sorry, 5 is having more 2 compared to 3, right? Actually average is 3, but 5 is having 2 more extra. So this 2 is going to be shared with 1 because this 1 is having less 2. Okay, and here 2 is there, it is less than 1, and 1 is there less than greater than 1. So these two will be sharing and they will be here. So here then it will covers entire the average is nothing but 3. Average is nothing but 3. So which one is more, that is going to be give the some part, which how much is extra, that extra part is going to give some other which is having less. So like that they are uniformly distributed the numbers, means observations. So that is called as averages. Okay, this is what you need to understand first of all. I'll give the best example for this in general life. First, see, suppose you have a you went to the market and you are purchasing some apples. Okay, you are purchasing apples, and the shopkeeper keeps in a weight machine 4 apples. 4 apples. The weight is nothing but 900. 900, right? Now, if, sorry, 800. Take it to 700. 4 apples he kept and it is showing 700. So what we required more? What we required more to 1 kg? For 1 kg, it is nothing but 300 grams we required. 300 grams we required. Then he maybe kept 300 grams, 1 apple in that weight machine. Then total will be 5 apples. It becomes 5 apples and it becomes 1 kg, right? 1 kg. And 1 kg is 5 apples. That means 1 kg is nothing but 1000 grams, right? 1 kg is nothing but 1000 grams. Divided by how many apples is there? How many apples is there? Totally 5. Then what's the answer? Each apple is having 200 average. But in the last apple we kept in a weight machine, that is having 300 grams, right? We know that. 300 grams. So I am saying the average is 200 grams, right? So average is 200 grams. The last 5th apple is a weight of 300 grams, is more than 100 grams. Average weight is 200 grams, but it is having 300 grams. So this 100 extra gram, this 100 grams is equally distributed to all of the 5. So then it becomes 1000. Okay. Wherever the uniformly distributed, then it is called as nothing but averages. Okay. First, before going to enter the basic problems and some of medium level problems, first you need to one more trick here. So that is nothing but about this. average of consecutive numbers. Average of consecutive numbers. What's the consecutive numbers? See, what's the consecutive numbers? You know that consecutive numbers is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. Whatever the difference is uniformly difference in between the numbers, that number we call as consecutive numbers. Suppose in x place you just take 1 here. In x place you just take 1 here, then 1 plus 1 it will be 2, and plus 2 is 3, 1 plus 3 4, 1 plus 4 5, like that, and so on. Okay, and so on. Is it clear? And so on. Here, this is a consecutive number in generally. What is the difference here? Common difference. 2 minus 1, 1. 3 minus 2, 1. 4 minus 3, 1. 5 minus 4, 1. Common difference, if you are having a one number series, that we are called as consecutive numbers. Now, consecutive even numbers. What is the consecutive even numbers? For consecutive even numbers and consecutive odd numbers, formula will be same. X plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, x plus 8, like that. Okay? And but here, what's the difference between the even number and consecutive odd number? Is nothing but x value. If you take the x value is 1, sorry, if you take the x value is 2, then x plus 2, next number will be 4. X plus 4, next number will be 6. Next, x plus 6 is nothing but 8. Then 10, then 12, and so on. Right? So this is comes under the consecutive even numbers. When number is started with even number, with uniformly distributed, and uniform difference will be there in the series, then it is called as consecutive even number. See the difference here: 4 to 2, 2, 6 to 4, 2, 8 to 6, 2, 10 to 8, 2, 12 to 10. It is also 2. This is comes under consecutive even numbers. And if you take 1 as an x, 1 as x, then x plus 2, 3, x plus 4, 5, x plus 6, 7, and so on. Here also the uniform common difference from 7 to 5 is 2, 5 to 3 is 2, 3 to 1 is 2. Common difference, and the number is started with odd number, that is called as consecutive odd numbers. Okay. Now, why I'm saying this consecutive numbers, consecutive even numbers, consecutive odd numbers means to find the average of these type of series consecutive numbers is much easier. Much easier. We have a simple technique to find the consecutive number. Average is nothing but exactly middle number of the series. Middle number of the series is the average of the number. Middle number of the series is nothing but average of the number. See, we'll see the example. Here, the first one having 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's the difference between these numbers? 1, 1, 1, 1, right? The difference between these numbers is 1, 1, 1. And here the difference between 2, 2, 2, 2. And here the difference between again 1, 1, 1. And here the difference between 2, 2, 2. Right? So these common differences is nothing but called as consecutive numbers. So here the number, it is a consecutive number, direct, it is general consecutive number, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, uniform difference, 1 difference is there, 1 difference is there. So this is comes under the consecutive number. And what is the consecutive number? Average formula is nothing but exactly middle number. Middle number. Middle number is the average. What is the middle number here? Look at this one. Look at this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is the middle number here? 7, right? What is the middle number? 7. The average of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is nothing but 7. If you want, you just check with this one. 5 plus, what's the average formula? 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9, right? So 9 plus 6, 9 plus 6 is 15, 15 plus 5, 20, 20 plus 15, 35. Divided by how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 35 by 5 will give 7, right? 7 is a middle number here, and that will be the average of this series. Okay, now come to this one. This is nothing but consecutive odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. It's consecutive odd numbers. What's the middle number here? 5, right? What's the middle number? 5. So average of this series is nothing but 5. And here 5, 6, 7, 8. What's the middle number here? Here 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers is there. Which one is the middle number? Middle number. Always average is nothing but middle number. 5, 6 is 1, 7, 8 is one part. It is one part. What's the middle number? 6.5. 6.5 is the middle number. Exactly middle number will be the average. So if you want to check with this, you just check it. 7 plus 8, 15. 15 plus 5. 15 plus 5, 20. 20 plus 6, 26. 26 by 4, right? 4 observation side 4. So 4 ones, 4, 6.5. Okay. 6.5 will be the answer. Average of this one. And come to this one. 21, 23, 25, 27. 4 numbers is there. Consecutive odd numbers. Consecutive odd numbers. What is the average? Middle number. What is the middle number? 23 and 25. 23 and 25. What is the middle number? 6 and 7, 6.5. What's the middle number of 23 and 25? Nothing but 24. 24 is the middle number. Okay. Yes. This is the consecutive average numbers. Whenever you find the series like consecutive numbers, directly you can take middle number is the average value. No need to calculate anything. Okay. Now, this is about the consecutive numbers. Now, before going to solve some basic problems, we need to know about few points about the averages. Few points, very important points. Better you guys just note it down. Will better. First one, I said before only, this is average is nothing but uniformly distributed. It's nothing but uniform distribution. Okay, that's the first point. The second point, if a new observation is same as previous average, then new average is same. New average same as previous. Or new average will not change. See, that's that first one. First point is nothing but uniform distribution. And if a new observations same as the previous average, the new average is same as previous only, or no change in average. So how? See, I just took the example right before. 4 apples is a market. You just buying 4 apples is having 200 average, 200 grams average apples is there. Okay, each apple is 200 grams. Then maybe average is 200 grams. Then I added one more apple here. I added one more apple here. Now it becomes 5, and that one apple weight is 200 grams. If that apple weight also is 200 grams, then 5 apples weight will be 200 grams only. There is no change. 4 average is 200 grams. Up to this average will be 200 grams. And if another apple, I'm adding another apple here. So that apple also in the same weight, 200 grams, then average will not going to be changed. Average will not going to be changed. Same average will continue after another apple added also. Okay, this is what important point here. That is second point. Now come to the third point. The new average, new observation is more than the previous average. Then average will increase. Is clear? Now the new apple, before 4 apples is there, weight of 200, and now I'm adding one more apple with a weight of 400 grams. Now big apple I'm added. So 5 apples average will be increases by 200. How much it is? That maybe this extra is added, uniformly distributed to all 5. So it is around 250 grams. But so how we're going to see in the next classes. But you just observe here, whenever the new apple added with a more than previous average, then the new average will be increases. Okay, now and another point. The new average, the new observation is less than the previous average, then average will be decrease. Average will be decrease. Okay, same thing. If 4 apples is there with 400 4 apples is there with 200 grams average, then another apple I added, one apple added with only 50 grams. Then new average will become decrease. Okay, now this is adding and newly added, new observation or new apple, whatever the thing, if that's having heavy average and then more than the value, then it will increase, otherwise it will be decrease. And Okay, replacing will check with at the time of replacing time. So not now it's not required. Just understand these points easily. First of all, average is nothing but uniform distribution. If you have, if you people have, each one is having two chocolates, two chocolates. So four members like this. Four members is having two chocolates, and I entered the class with 12 chocolates, with 12 chocolates. Now, my 12 chocolates is how many you have the previous two. So I'll keep the two and remaining 10 chocolates will be there, right? These 10 chocolates uniformly distributed to all of us, including me. Okay. So 12 in 12, I kept 2 and remaining, how many is there? 10. 10 chocolates equally distributed to 5 of us. 5 of us. Then each one will get two chocolates, right? Two chocolates. So 5 members will get two chocolates. Now average will be become 4. Previously it is 2, now it become 4. Is it clear? So I have the more chocolates, then I'll distribute the chocolates uniformly for everyone. Okay, that is what average means. And another point, if a new observation the same as previous average, then the new average will be same. Suppose you 4 people is having two chocolates. I also join the class with 2 chocolates. Is there any difference in the average? No, right? So you have two chocolates and I'll also two chocolates. So there is no difference. There is no difference in average when the new person also is having the same average. Then the average will not going to be changed. Okay. Now the new observations is more than previous average. Suppose you have 4 members who are having two chocolates and I enter with 12 chocolates. I entered the class with 12 chocolates. Now average will become 4, right? Just now is discussed. Average will become 4. That means previous average is 2. Now the new average is 4. That means it is increases, right? It is increases. 2 to 4, it is increases. And now the new observation is less than previous average. Then the average will be decreased. How? Suppose you 4 people, suppose take you 4 people is having each of you six chocolates. Each one of you is having 6 chocolates. But I entered with only 1 chocolate. Only 1 chocolate. Then uniformly distributed, right? I said uniformly distributed. Now, whatever you are having extra chocolates, that we are going to distribute equally the total part of the averages, total part of the observations. Okay. Then it will be decrease. Then average. Previous average is 6. Now the average will be less than 6. So this is what the important points up to the today's class. And we'll just solve one basic problem. Just one basic problem. Then we are going to end this topic. Okay. The average age of A, B, C is 26. And if the average age of A and C is 29, then what is age of B? They're asking. So now we know that average is nothing but total observation by total number. So 26 is average age into how many members is there? 3 members. 3 members is there. Average. This is the average one. This is the average and this is the numbers. Then we'll get sum of average. Sum of numbers, right? Sum of numbers. Average into numbers will be sum of numbers. So 26 into 3 is nothing but 72, right? Sorry, 78. 78. Now what they given here, A and C is 29. A and C average is 29. A and C average is 29. That means how many members is there? 2. 29 into 2. How much it is? 58. So now AC is having 58. Clear? Now just see here. Now A plus B plus C is 78 and AC is 58. Now I'm just going to clear this. Now I'll write 3 members is having 78, only 2 members is having 58, right? So remaining one is B only, right? Remaining one is B only, right? So 78 minus 58, what is that? 20. B age will be 20 years. Okay, this is what the average basics. Then we'll continue this topic in tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye now.